2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey back in the booth with my boy Rich Beam and Beamer. We're at the place which has the famed stadium hole. We're at TPC Scottsdale and, well, it's the loudest show in golf, isn't it?
It's the greatest show on grass, there's no doubt. When players are at this course, the course kind of speaks for itself. It's pretty much right in front of you. There's a couple of tricky shots here and there, a couple of really tough holes. Number 7 and 8 back-to-back come to mind. A few stretches there is difficult, but the difficult thing about playing here is the distractions, the crowds, the enormity of them, the yelling, the screaming. It's endless, and in order to play this golf course effectively, you almost need to put in earplugs because you need to focus on what you're doing, but the distractions are out there every hole, all day long.
What's it like to step foot in the stadium hole?
It's incredible. You feel like everybody is standing right on top of you, and the last thing you want to do is hear the boos. And so you really focus in on hitting the green to hear the cheers. And they're going to cheer for you when you do something good, but they're going to let you have it if you do something bad. It can be a very stressful place to play if you're not accustomed to that, but you can also have a lot of fun with it if you like to get on that road.
Well, it's time for the preamble to be set aside. Let's get into the action. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
This is on a stupendous line.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And let's have another look at that one.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Currently 2 under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. From about 200 yards out.
Wind is going straight at his back.
Club up. I like this play.
Wow, what a shot. And time to check out a little Justin Thomas magic here. Lining up for his second.
Unbelievable shot.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
Looking good so far.
And down it goes for an eagle. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again, front, left and short right, requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. And choosing the 8-iron here. Yeah, that one's looking good. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. And now we go to the 8th. And this happened just a moment ago.
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
Great putt. Okay, time to return to the action. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Be the ball, Danny. No. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that will catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. Oh, that's a high-caliber shot. Playing from around 110 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Not a bad line, this. And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Currently at 6 under par overall.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them.
That dog will hunt.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. This would be a great up and down from this spot. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that. And that will take him to 7 under. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
current leader is up by 3 shots. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3, a straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Second shot here on the 7th. Yes, they've made it. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. Great shot. Sitting at 8 under. Going with the 8-iron here. Well played, mate. Oh, a 14-footer. It's good to make a few of these per round.
This one's looking good.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Finishing hole of the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale is a solid par 4, measuring 453 yards from the back tees. The big hitters will get after this hole, as there's plenty of room down the left-hand side. Although if you challenge that bunker on the right off the tee, it gives you just a short wedge into a green that's only guarded by a pot bunker at the front and then a back right bunker. A chance here to make a birdie. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. This putt, a chance to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard.
Looking good.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. We need this one to bounce right.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Now 8 shots back after that hole. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Out of the sand and into the hole.
That's an absolute peach. Well played. Water becomes a real feature here in the final 9 holes at TPC Scottsdale. Here we are exposed to it at 11.
Second shot at 11 is very difficult water, hugging the left-hand side. The bunker fronting the green is no fun. The one in the back part of the green is no fun. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Oh, that's a great shot and a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Here's a chance to get to 12 under. Go on, get in the hole. And down she goes. It's currently tied for 11th. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed.
This one is all over it.
Fairways and greens, easy game, isn't it?
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day, awesome.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. Well, that's a handy shot. This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
Went straight down.
Opting for the 6-iron. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
This one has eyes for the hole. Playing their 5th shot. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. The Spaniard, Jon Rahm, currently in the lead as we head to the next tee. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Lovely effort that. This took place just a short time ago.
Good look here for a second shot.
Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they were aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. Let's return to live play now. Second shot here on the 14th. This is looking pretty good in the air. Terrific shot and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
He finds himself currently in 7th position. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make the birdie. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Going with the hybrid. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. That should set up another chance. This putt for inside the top 5 on the leaderboard. Hey, nice looking line. Oh, how about that one? And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. And as we move along, it's Jon Rahm in the lead. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the Stadium Hole par 3 16th. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Opting for the 9-iron. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Well, that shot will reverberate around the entire course.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one. Watch this putt.
Solid putt, that. This putt is for a share of second. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in second place, behind Jon Rahm. This dramatic finish at TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green and one, you never know, you could make it two.
Well, that was a boss move off that tee. Found the green in one shot. An eagle chance coming up.
That's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
That's frustrating. And they'll tap this in for birdie. As we move along to the next hole, they're currently tied at the top of the leaderboard with Jon Rahm.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach. But once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. The approach into the final green at TPC Scottsdale is usually with a little bit of relief, Rich, because the water's behind you.
Luke, the second shot at the 18th is fairly straightforward, but how confident are you feeling with 50,000 sets of eyes focused on you?
Wonderfully played. An opportunity for a birdie here. And with that, this round comes to a close.